Into the paint, spinning. Jackson puts it up. No, didn't hit the rim. That's a shot clock violation.
Great defense. Keldon doing a great job keeping Jackson in front, keeping a body on him, playing physical defense. Let's take a look. Shows his hands, so there's no chance at a foul.
7 Spurs in double figures now. Just over 2 to play. The backdoor cut by McDermott. By Steven Adams. His 3rd block of the night. Good defense at both ends here late in crunch time. 2nd time in this many games these two go into crunch time.
Here's the play they like.
And Morant came out. Steven Adams there to tip it back in.
You have to gang rebound against this team.
The lead is 5. Richardson fumbled it. That didn't allow him to get the 3 off cleanly. McDermott inside. Hurdle. Squares up on Adams now. Trey Jones on the curl. Off to Richardson. Open 3 on the way. Jaren Jackson Jr. brings down the rebound. Poked out there by Trey Jones. The outlet to Bane. The Grizz are 10-5 in clutch games. The Spurs are 5-10. 7 on the shot clock. Bane making all the moves. Bane floats it up. No, Jackson there for the rebound. And he's fouled, going back up.
Again, the Grizzlies crashing the offensive glass. And once you get into rotation, stand, weak side coming across, pick and rolls, whatever it may be, you can't just run to the hoop.
And they're going to look at this for a possible flagrant foul and a pull down.
On the floor is a possible flagrant foul.
Pull downs are flagrants now?
That's a... See, that to me is... Again, where the game has kind of changed a little bit because you're right. More of a hard foul, but also a dangerous play too, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't want him to go up and get an easy layup or dunk. So what are you supposed to do? Like, that's normally how you would do it.
I think, again, because you're dragging down on the arm rather than swiping at the ball. So they're reviewing this after the Spurs saw a flagrant foul awarded to them.
And watch the ball as it bounces down.
Upon reviewing common fouls and ruled, the foul by Richardson did not rise to the level of unnecessary contact.
Okay.
All right, justice prevails. But yeah, you can't just run to the hoop when the shot goes up. When you're in rotations, guys are cross-matched. Maybe you have a small on Jackson, a small on Brooks, a small on Adams. If you're matched up with someone bigger than you, you're going to turn and face guard, block them out. You can't just run to the hoop. They're too big, they're too strong. They're going to get those offensive rebounds, and that's what's hurt us these last few possessions.
You see Jaren Jackson, he's perfect to the line tonight, 7 of 7.
See, now you go jinx him.
The year, 20 points to go along with 12 rebounds. Steven Adams has got his 12th double-double of the season, 11 points, 17 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 blocks. And a massive block.
You know, the commentators should talk about how good he's shooting after he takes the shot.
Worked the backdoor cut to perfection, and he came out of nowhere and erased it.
One more at the line for Jackson, and he's 1 of 2 there.
I told you.
Still a 2-possession game, under a minute to play. Richardson around the defense. Back out, Keldon Johnson on its way for 3. Too strong off the back iron. They crash for the offensive glass. Richardson snaps it over. McDermott, his shot. No. Jackson again off his fingertips. Trey Jones there for the putback for 2.
What a possession for the Spurs. I mean, some wide open threes. Couldn't get him to drop. Stuck with it. Crashing the glass. No quit.
22 for Trey. 4-point game. Ja's got an inbound. Timeout. Memphis Grizzlies call from the bench.
It's a heads-up play by whoever called it from the bench.
41.7 to play. I mean, Matt, this is just the epitome of Spurs basketball here in Memphis over the last couple of nights.
Yeah, just hustling, grinding, pounding the rock. I mean, attack, kick, play for each other. Open shot for Keldon. Tough shoot night for him, but they stick with it. Richardson has one. He sees McDermott, whips it across, another open look. Jakob keeps it alive, and Trey ends up with the 2 points. And then almost forced a 5-second call. Ja wasn't calling the timeout, so I guess Taylor Jenkins called it from the sidelines to save the turnover.
Well, the Spurs head back home after this one tonight. Friday night, the Alamo Dome game. For the first time since the Western Conference Finals in 2002, the Spurs will play a game at the Alamo Dome against the Golden State Warriors, and we have it for you as well, too, right here on Valley Sports, 6 o'clock. Gets started, 5:30, beg your pardon, is a 1-hour special Spurs Live edition. Tip-off at 6:30. Bill, Sean, Avery Johnson, Michelle Beadle, myself, Matt Bonner, all in attendance for what will be a historic night on Friday night when the Spurs welcome in the Golden State Warriors. And now the Grizzlies will get into the front court.
Hope everybody enjoyed Grizzlies Spurs. Sorry we were late for this one, as we had other ones. Like, share, and subscribe. Please support the channel by donating. Information's in the description.
And Morant will use the shot clock.
Spurs opting not to foul here.
And Morant puts it over Jakob, left it short, gets his own, puts it back up and in.
That's the third time we've seen that tonight, Dan.
38 for Ja Morant.
When he shoots it, you can't stop. You got to immediately block him out because he's looking to follow it every time.
So, Andy, Jakob's hurdle. Jackson got a piece of that to block that away. And the Spurs have to foul here, down 6. And they will not get the foul, and the Grizzlies will dribble it out. 2 very hard-fought wins for the hottest team in the NBA. The Memphis Grizzlies make it 8 in a row. But the Spurs fight tooth and nail all the way down to the final buzzer once again, Matt.
You said it, and we talk about moral victories. It's obviously much better to get the win, but